get you voices. There is anarchy that is prevailing in Nepal after Oli has resigned as the Nepalese Prime Minister. Nepal's parliament has been set on fire. Those dramatic visuals that are now emerging out of the neighboring country of Nepal, extremely shocking visuals that have come to the fore. Remember, yesterday we saw one of the walls of the parliament complex being damaged by the mob of protesters. Today, the Nepalese parliament has been set on fire. Rishabh, my colleague, is with me on the broadcast. Rishabh, these are extremely dramatic visuals that have come to the fore from Nepal. The Nepalese parliament being set on fire. Clearly, the fact that the Prime Minister has resigned hasn't really satiated the protesters. They want more, they're angry, and they want more action being taken towards the country and its development.
Well, definitely. See, the anger is clear. The corruption, the nepotism, the favoritism that persist in the system in Nepal is something that the youngsters are not comfortable with, and they are very clear that they want this system to be revamped politically, administratively, as well as when it comes to academics as well. There needs to be continuity, there needs to be a proper system in place, not that one government comes in, changes the system, the second government comes in, undo what the previous government has done, and the youngsters are at the receiving end. So, many suggest that social media ban was just a trigger point. This whole anger was brewing for long, and for last 2 to 3 years things have been like this, just that now people have decided to come on streets. And the way that protest was handled by the administration, the fire was open, 19 people lost their lives, and that's when more crowds swell and the protest turned violent. The parliament has been set ablaze. Prachanda's house, KP Sharma Oli's house, Debua's house, all these houses have been either set ablaze or vandalized. The party offices of these leaders have been vandalized and set ablaze. A top view from Kathmandu right now shows smoke coming out of various buildings. Army had to intervene and evacuate the ministers because they were surrounded by protesters, and these ministers were evacuated using helicopters. So the way things have unfolded in last 48 hours in Nepal has compelled KP Sharma Oli to resign.
That's right, Rishabh. And as we speak, these are visuals that have come to the fore. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take you through what has been happening through the day today. The Prime Minister of Nepal, KP Sharma Oli, just resigned a short while back. 4 of his cabinet ministers had already resigned this morning. There is absolute chaos that is prevailing in the neighboring country of Nepal. One such example is right in front of you, where the parliament building has been set on fire. But it's not just one building of the parliament that has been vandalized or set on fire. There have been multiple residences, specifically of the cabinet ministers under the Oli government, which have been stone-pelted, which have been vandalized, ransacked, or set on fire. In fact, KP Sharma Oli's residence has also been vandalized. My colleague Priyank is also joining us with more on this. Priyank, this is a chaotic situation. The parliament building has been set on fire. As we speak, there are fast-changing developments that are now happening in Nepal. What more are you hearing as far as KP Sharma Oli is concerned? There was speculation that he might flee the country.
Yes, Adisha, that looked likely because not even him, the entire cabinet's phone numbers are switched off. And what is very important to be seen that just a short while back, the flight radar was certainly showing that there was a Thai airline aircraft which landed at the Kathmandu International Airport, and since then these mobile phones are switched off. That information of the flight certainly came soon after the locals also spotted this Thai airline flying from the Kathmandu International Airport, because the protesters happened at several locations. And then we got to know that 21 of these member parliament had put forward their resignation, which also followed by the resignation of the outgoing Prime Minister of Nepal, KP Sharma Oli. So it is very important to be piecing together all these set of information, which certainly suggests that he might have fled away from the country, looking at the situation. Look at the kind of visuals coming out from the parliament, which is the temple of
back to you and Rishabh. Let me go across to Rose Kendall. She's one of the protesters in Nepal. She's joining us